From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update.
Hello, I'm Jeremy Jenkins, and this is your News 8 Daily 8 Podcast for Thursday, March 14th. A Greenfield couple is fighting to save two boys. Right now, they're stuck in the midst of raging gun violence in Haiti. Missy and John Tennant have been trying to adopt the children since 2018. But they ran into bureaucratic delays from the U.S. State Department. And now they say government officials in Haiti, who could finalize the adoption, can't get to work because of the ongoing gang violence.
With the increased gang activity, we saw a collapse coming, and we kept telling the State Department, this is going to happen. So can we expedite our case, or can we waive the documents and finish them stateside?
A spokesperson for Indiana Senator Todd Young tells News 8 the senator is aware of the situation and is trying to resolve it. In Jackson County, a man is facing 9 charges of child pornography. State police say they got an online tip about 19-year-old Paxton Allman back in December. Allman was arrested Tuesday after investigators searched his home on US 52 in Medora. Troopers say they found images of child porn on the suspect's social media and electronic devices. In Perry County, a man has been arrested for sexual misconduct with a child. Tell City Police arrested 48-year-old Errol Wright. Police say they had been investigating him since last month. He faces multiple charges, including sexual misconduct with a minor and child solicitation. IMS Speedway was the host of a explosive detection training. It's all about keeping people safe at large and small events. Yesterday, K-9 teams went through drills sniffing out explosives and firearms. They also searched multiple locations across the track. The ATF says they used IMS so the dogs would have different environments to train in.
These K-9 teams are also out every single day supporting places like the Indiana Crime Guns Task Force. And as you heard a while ago, a lot of times on these shootings, that one shell casing makes a difference in solving that crime and prosecuting the people who were responsible. These dogs are invaluable to that. So not only are they good for big events, but we're using them every single day in these communities.
About 40 K-9 teams attended the training. The ATF says most of them will work the Indianapolis 500. When it comes to the forecast, we are in a Storm Track 8 weather alert. Storms are possible today with a slight risk for severe weather. Marcus Bailey has your News 8 Daily 8 forecast.
I think we've got several dry hours, including the drive into work. Lunchtime and later tonight could be a different story. Let's talk about the risk first, and it is upgraded. Slight risk for severe weather. That's a level 2 out of 5. All modes of severe weather are in play. Hail and wind are going to be the highest concerns with both waves that I'll be talking about in a second. Later this afternoon and evening, there will be a very low-end tornado risk. All right, let's walk you through it here. Right now, temperatures are in the upper 50s. It is a little breezy, but we're dry. And I think we've got several dry hours to go. Storm tracker, quiet locally. The storms that we had overnight now into Ohio, it is quite active up north. No severe weather, but some stronger storms. North Manchester, getting closer to Columbia City, Warsaw, and South Bend, getting some active weather right now. We are tracking the storms crossing the Mississippi River and then stretching all the way to Kansas City. That will be heading our way. By around lunchtime, we could see this first wave. Let me time this out here on Storm Track 8 Futurecast, hour by hour. We'll stop this around 9 o'clock. Again, active up along the Indiana Toll Road. There's our storms into Illinois. And by lunchtime, strong line of storms. This would be a damaging wind threat through around 1, 2, maybe 3 o'clock. By later tonight, 8, 9, 10 o'clock, here comes wave number 2, and that's where you could have all modes, including that tornado risk for this evening. So a couple of rounds you need to be concerned with through today. 63 by noon, 68 this afternoon. Coming up, we'll time out the storms in much more detail, also significantly cooler as we head into the weekend. It's all in my Storm Track 8 forecast coming your way in just a few minutes.
To get a peek at the full forecast, just head over to wishtv.com. Or you can download the Wish TV Storm Track 8 app. And don't forget to check out our Storm Track 8 weather blogs. All month long here on Wish TV, we're highlighting trailblazing women right here in our community for Women's History Month. For 25 years, Barbara Boyd traveled all around the Circle City and beyond, telling stories that improved, inspired, and saved the lives of generations of Hoosiers. She invited me into her home recently where we talked one-on-one about her legendary career, that she says actually began with a phone call.
What's the nature of the call? He says, well, we're interviewing black women for television. And I very jokingly said, well, honey, if you're looking for a star, here I are.
That call would lead the aspiring star to becoming a pioneer as Indiana's first African-American female broadcast journalist.
February 10th, 1969, old Barbara had a job. Didn't know beans about what to do.
But she learned fast, and by 1973, Barbara Boyd would tell one of the biggest stories of her career and her most personal.
Even to today, I've been retired over 30 years. People still come up to me and say, I remember that story that you did on your breast cancer, and thank you.
How does that make you feel when people still come up to you?
You know, I'm surprised that people even remember me. I've been gone 30 years. But there's some things, I guess, that just stick with some people, and that was one of the stories that did.
Outside of being a pioneering storyteller, Boyd was a wife and mother. But she says there were times when she struggled with all those roles.
I got lost. I asked my kids to do something. I'm going away. When I come back, I want the job done. When I got back, I said, did you do so-and-so? Shirley said, we didn't have to do that. That's the nanny. I said, I beg your pardon? Shirley said, we didn't have to do that. What? For a moment there, I lost my kids.
To check out my full interview with Ms. Boyd, just head over to wishtv.com. This has been your News 8 Daily 8 podcast for Thursday, March 14th. I'm Jeremy Jenkins for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go, connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.